One of the cultural aspects I've observed to easily get homogenized among many cultures is clothing and fashion, where they may start with more primitive pieces of clothing, to then evolve into using nearly exactly the same ones, or even the same kind of clothing, once the technological advancement of each one has reached a certain level. So highly advanced Lyrian societies end up using clothing that is basically the same among them all. Interestingly, Earth's culture is getting there fast, because the day-to-day fashion tendencies there are starting to look like what everyone wears in all those other Lyrian planets and cultures. Being that comfortable and practical pieces of clothing are the ones that are used every day, and not elaborated or exaggerated ones with complicated designs, except for special or official occasions. As an example of this is the use of simple comfortable cotton clothing, pants or trousers, with many pockets in them, and the classical simple t-shirt. On the other hand, one piece of clothing that is not yet used on Earth is the classical multi-purpose one-piece bodysuit nearly every space-bearing Lyrian society uses. And it is the first technological piece I will describe here. It is the one seen in countless images and paintings depicting Taygetans, among other Pleiadian crews. The classical one-piece suit is made of a highly advanced polymer cloth, similar to Kevlar, that incorporates several systems into its matrix. For Taygetans, this suit is used as a flight uniform, and commonly is used as an overall inside space suits, although it too has the capacity to function as one. It was initially light gray in color, but recently it was changed to bright black with color fittings and linings. Each color in the lining also holds a meaning, or a way of identifying an individual's role as a crew member of a starship, where gold linings indicate high command, blue linings mean officers, yellow and red mean engineering and weapons, white and black ones mean general crew. This very high-technology suit has many interesting and vital functions. It has the capacity to keep the individual's body temperature at the ideal levels, keeping him or her warm even in severe sub-zero temperatures, and also being able to cool down the individual, preventing dehydration when exposed to high temperatures like in a desert. This high-tech suit, equipped with its own artificial intelligence, also has the capacity to become rigid when necessary, and in an instant, for example during an accident like a crash, where it immediately becomes like an exoskeleton, protecting the individual from harm. The problem is that in order for it to fully protect the person, the helmet must be used at all times, and inside a ship it is simply not practical. When a situation arises where a crew member is shot at with kinetic weapons, traditional bullets, this suit can absorb the impact and disperse the energy effectively, protecting the wearer. Also, when shot at with energy weapons, this suit will deviate and disperse the energy, protecting the individual inside. This suit is used inside a more elaborated space suit for added protection, as for the head for example, as the basic suit does not come with a way of directly attaching a helmet to it, although one can be used with the basic suit as a separate item. This basic suit is equipped with a utility belt that carries an energy unit based on a small portable zero-point reactor, about the size of a ping-pong ball, and it also is equipped with communication gear, and a computer that projects an interactive touchable hologram from its wrist interface, and responds to tactile and verbal commands. This enables the wearer to easily access blueprints and all the information he or she would need at any time, as well as enabling the user to have a face-to-face video conference with another crew member wearing the same kind of suit, far away, or with someone back on their ship. The main material used for these kind of suits is a polymorphic composite that reacts in different ways when electric currents of different frequencies are passed through. It will accommodate its molecules to what the computer and its sensors dictates. This suit also has the capacity to adapt to the exact size of each individual, ensuring a perfect fit with this, and when receiving damage, the suit, being made of polymorphic material, can auto-repair, so it can last a very long time, and it is very resistant to all kind of abuse and wear. As its fit is perfectly in accordance to each person's body shape, it is very comfortable to wear, probably the most comfortable piece of clothing possible, and it can be addictive, because after a while you may start to feel other normal types of clothing as uncomfortable, because this suit also flexes with your movement, preventing excessive pressure in one or another body part as you go on with your daily life. And as a curious note, it is recommended not to be used with underwear as it could cause uncomfort, problems, or a lesser performance. And yes, it is easy to take off, to go to the bathroom. These suits are also commonly used under normal clothes. Then we have the suit's boots that come as separate items, but once on they connect automatically to the same power source of the suit. These boots also have the same absorbent polymorphic capacity as the rest of the suit, protecting the feet of the user in a double manner, as the first overall piece suit comes with foot pieces, or separate socks, that are also made of the same material. These socks incorporate to the suit once they are on, but you can wear the suit barefoot, if you like. The boots come with magnetic capacity in their soles, to help the individual stick to some surfaces, if a ship should lose artificial gravity, and they also adapt perfectly to the size of the wearer. Taygetans also have augmented capacity boots that come with gravity-cancelling technology. These more complete boots are larger and more cumbersome to use, but they can enable the user to literally fly. These anti-gravity boots come with a gravity-cancelling belt that helps them stabilize the individual when in flight. I personally find these boots to be a bit scary to wear, as it feels like you have no protection at all, but I've been told that they are very safe, because in the event that one should fail, the other can bring you down safely to the ground. Even being safe to use, these boots are not recommended to be used to climb to high altitudes, without a more complete suit that would feed the user with adequate oxygen to breathe, and added temperature protection. Even though these boots are common, and just about everyone in Taygeta has a pair of them, I've noticed that they are not used for transportation much, mostly relegated to construction, maintenance, and repair roles, where they are useful for the person to be able to elevate him, or herself, to reach high places, and to move around fast. These boots are controlled several ways, by simply shifting your center of gravity, and by mimicking body movements such as stepping up, or walking positions, while in the air, or can also be controlled using special gloves, or with verbal commands to its control computer. But these boots are very widely used and are very practical as their applications are extremely wide. As an added note on the suit, its power belt can be removed and set aside, for comfort, and it still will provide energy to the suit using wireless technology.